Kumar Thakur, Honorable Ministers Vasuben Trivedi, Honorable Minister Shri Pradeep Singh Ji Jadeja, Honorable Minister Shri Rajnikant Patel, Honorable Minister Shri Govind Bhai Patel, Honorable Minister Shri Jayanti Kavadia, Honorable Minister Shri Bachu Bhai Khabad, Honorable Minister Shri Tarachand Chheda, Chief Whip Shri Pankaj Bhai Desai, Parliamentary Secretaries Shri Ranchod Bhai Desai, Shri Samji Bhai Chauhan, Shri Sanjay Lal Bhai, Dr. Rajiv Modi, Shri R. Mukundan, Dr. Upendra Tripathi, all ministers and parliamentary secretaries are invited on the dais.
She spreads the veil of ignorance before our eyes. We can go into the inner chamber only when she lets us pass through the door.
Namaskar and welcome once again. In a few moments from now, Honorable Union Minister for Home Affairs, Government of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, and Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel. After which we begin this valedictory session of Vibrant Gujarat Summit 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the dais with a resounding applause. Thank you. We begin this valedictory session with a song singing the glory of man, his strength, determination, endurance, wisdom and immortality. This will be performed by distinguished musicians of the state, Samanvai.
धरती की शान तू है प्रभु की संतान, तेरी मुट्ठियों में बंद तूफान है रे, तेरी मुट्ठियों में बंद तूफान है रे। मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है, भूल मत मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है, मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है, भूल मत मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है। पर्वत पहाड़ों को फोड़ दे, तू जो चाहे नदियों के मुख को भी मोड़ दे, तू जो चाहे माटी से अमृत जोड़ दे, तू जो चाहे धरती को अंबर से जोड़ दे। अमर तेरे प्राण, अमर तेरे प्राण मिला तुझको वरदान। तेरी आत्मा में स्वयं भगवान है रे, तेरी आत्मा में स्वयं भगवान है रे। मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है, भूल मत मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है। नैनों में ज्वाल तेरी गति में भूचाल, तेरी छाती में छिपा महाकाल है। धरती के लाल तेरा हिमगिरी सा भाल, धरती के लाल तेरा हिमगिरी सा भाल। तेरी विकटी में तांडव का ताल है। निज को तू जान, निज को तू जान जरा शक्ति पहचान। तेरी वाणी में युग का आह्वान है रे, तेरी वाणी में युग का आह्वान है रे। मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है, भूल मत मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है। धरती सा धीर तू है अग्नि सा भी, तू जो चाहे तो काल को ही थाम ले। पापों का प्रलय रुके, पशुता का शीश झुके, पापों का प्रलय रुके, पशुता का शीश झुके। तू जो हिम्मत से काम ले, पुरुषा मतिमान, पुरुषा मतिमान पवन सात प्रतिमान। तेरी नभ से भी ऊंची उड़ान है रे, तेरी नभ से भी ऊंची उड़ान है रे। मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है, भूल मत मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है। धरती की शान तू है प्रभु की संतान, तेरी मुट्ठियों में बंद तूफान है रे, तेरी मुट्ठियों में बंद तूफान है रे। मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है, भूल मत मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है। मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है, भूल मत मनुष्य तू बड़ा महान है।
Thank you, Samanvay, for that soulful rendition of the song Manushya Tu Bada Mahan Hai. Honorable Minister, Finance, Energy and Petrochemicals, Mines and Minerals, Shri Saurabhbhai Patel has been holding charge of key economic ministries in the government of Gujarat for the past 13 years. His contribution in the growth story of Gujarat has been widely acknowledged. We invite you, sir, for the welcome address and overview of the vibrant Gujarat Summit.
Good evening, friends. In ancient and in modern times, people have come to this land for purpose of their own. Some came for trade, some to exploit its richness, some to conquer its land, some to study the confluence of its diverse cultures, some to gain spiritual enlightenment. Times have changed, but not the reasons. India is still the cauldron of culture, trade and spirituality, attracting people from the world over. It is no surprise then that the westernmost state, which has historically played the role of the gateway to this mystical land, has hosted the vibrant Gujarat Summit for the 7th time since inception. It gives me heartfelt pleasure to see the gathering from different parts of the world and from different regions of the country. On behalf of the entire government and people of Gujarat, I extend my gratitude to all of you. It is my privilege to welcome the Honorable Union Minister for Home Affairs, Shri Rajnath Singh. I am immensely pleased to welcome our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Anandiben Patel. On behalf of the state, I am happy to welcome Honorable Cabinet Ministers of the central government, foreign dignitaries, ambassadors, US consuls, and my colleague fellow ministers on the dais. It's also a pleasure to welcome all the dignitaries seated on the dais. The success of Vibrant Gujarat lies in the partnerships it forges. And over years, Vibrant Gujarat has been attracting the best in different sectors of business. The overwhelming sense of satisfaction comes from the increasing interest in this summit shown by our captains of business community, both domestic and international. Over years, as the number of delegations has increased to from over 100 countries, we have also strived to trigger interest in businesses from emerging sectors. Events like this enhance the support and helps achieve the vision that the government has for the larger ecosystem of the industry and the academia. Vibrant Gujarat offers industry, bodies, companies, academia, R&D institutions, organizations a chance to interact, engage, identify partners which can add value to them. This partnership or engagements will often help fit in a missing piece of the jigsaw of the future growth story. Vibrant Gujarat, which started as an investor summit in 2003, has now evolved into a global business hub. The resounding success of the 6th summit in undertaking a new avatar. Earlier, it was a platform where investors, both domestic and international, could express interest to invest. In the subsequent editions, Vibrant Gujarat became a forum for showcasing the inherent strength of the state, which makes it a perfect destination for investment. In Gujarat, we have always serenaded the idea of creating a new thought. That is why the emphasis is always on experimentation. Our government supports initiatives, often not in the traditional scope of public works like entrepreneurship. We also understand the new economy will carry with it the power of knowledge. Technology, knowledge and skill will drive the quest for growth and development. It becomes imperative then to launch initiatives that spur such a knowledge-intensive cycle. Knowledge gives strength to skill and its finesse. Technology gives us the quality of scalability by reducing distance and simplifying processes. Together, they sculpt opportunities which are often inclusive in nature. In India, much of our business is based on extensive relationship, aided by a strong cultural connect. This aids both our lifestyle and our industry. The best businesses are those which have established their roots and gone deep into the hearts of the nation. Simple to look at, grounded in stature, immensely organic. This summit helped to stimulate international discussion on matters of development. It brought about fresh ideas that we hope will influence and trigger a positive change. The 3 pillars of building a new empowered future: ideate, innovate and inspire. On this note, from the bottom of my heart, I welcome you all to this valedictory function. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, sir. We now invite Principal Secretary, Industries and Mines, Government of Gujarat, Shri Atanu Chakrabarti, for a presentation on Vibrant Gujarat Summit 2015.
Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel ji, Honorable Home Minister of India, Shri Rajnath Singh ji, most esteemed dignitaries present on the dais, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. Before I present before you the report on Vibrant Gujarat 2015, there is a very short snippet that we wish to show you.
This summit is not for collaboration of economic and business exchange alone, but it covers cultural exchange and people-to-people exchange. It is a fusion of business with culture.
India is changing fast. India is growing fast. India is moving faster than expected. India is learning even faster. India is ready than ever before. Let us join hands. Let us work together for progress, prosperity and peace.
Friends, that was certain glimpses of this great congregation. Where 25,000 delegates from India and 110 other countries participated. The inaugural was chaired by the Prime Minister of India. We had Prime Minister of Bhutan, Prime Minister of Macedonia, UN Secretary General, Deputy Prime Minister of Poland, among other dignitaries. Well, these are what some of them had to say. Mr. John Kerry actually endorsed the Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas concept of the Honorable Prime Minister of India. Another interesting snippet from Prime Minister of Bhutan was that he was here on an economic pilgrimage. There were 8 partner countries, there were 14 country seminars and 9 theme-based international seminars and 1 global SME convention where about 6,000 people participated today morning. This 7th edition saw 2,500 international delegates, 56 international delegations. There were 8 delegations from around India, from various states, and one of the features of this edition was 400 B2B meetings, and this is continuing. On the sidelines was a trade show which had an exhibition area of a record 1,25,000 square meters with 17 pavilions, more than 1 million footfalls till now, and about 1,250 companies have participated. We had a new event introduced this year called Global CEO Conclave, which was held at PDPU, where about 300 CEOs, world leaders, thought leaders participated, and some of the top international CEOs included Mr. David Farr, Vittorio Colau, Mr. Sam Walsh, O. Suzuki, etc. These are some details of the CSR and other seminars, and that concludes my report for Vibrant Gujarat Summit 2015. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We now invite Founder and CEO, Yes Bank, Mr. Rana Kapoor, for his address.
Honorable Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare Shri J.P. Nadda Ji, Honorable Chief Minister Srimati Anandiben, Honorable Minister Shri Saurabh Patel, Chief Secretary Mr. D.J. Pandian, esteemed bureaucrats, dignitaries, colleagues, members of the media. I would like to thank the government of Gujarat for inviting me to partake and speak at the Valedictory this afternoon at what has been a landmark Vibrant Gujarat event. I must congratulate the Chief Minister, Anandiben Ji, for taking a very powerful legacy originated by the Honorable Prime Minister and to ensure a very successful program, a very large program with dignitaries as we see from all over the world. As we know, ladies and gentlemen, the fiscal year 2014-15 has been a red letter year of sorts for India because the world has started believing in India all over again. This newfound resonance on India is largely manifested and very evident, as we can see even today at the Mahatma Mandir, with palpable energy right across. We have seen some statistics that were presented on the number of heads of state, on national leaders, country partners, international trade and business delegations who have come from all over the world, which, as we all know, is somewhat unprecedented in our country. The Honorable Prime Minister yesterday said that there are thousands of dreams which are afloat, and at the same time he said it's not a matter of shaking of hands but of hearts. I personally believe that the 3 Ds the PM spoke about yesterday, democracy accompanied with our very attractive demographics, as well as the fact that we have demand in our country, is something that needs a lot of reinforcement. I personally also like to add a few more Ds, 3 more Ds, is the dedication, the determination, and the die-hard spirit of the Gujarati leadership in the state, led by Srimati Anandiben, that has made Vibrant Gujarat not just the epicenter of a vibrant India, but I could see that the energy, the contagious energy flowing from the event yesterday and today is actually motivating business across the world. The renewed sense of business confidence, the conviction among stakeholders is truly a very positive start to the new year 2015. I'm pleased to share with you that no sooner did the new government get confirmed in Delhi on May 26th, Yes Bank was the first capital issuer in our country and raised $500 million within the same week, with 26th May being a Monday, and we raised $500 million on Friday, May 30th. And to us, that was a very important event because it was not just Yes Bank, it was a statement, it was a reinforcement, a global reinforcement, and our order book, our demand for our stock was almost $2.5 billion. This was, to me, a reflection of the change, the tectonic change that took place in May last year. Subsequently, we have raised an aggregate of $1.2 billion from leading financial institutions in the world like IFC Washington, Asian Development Bank, more recently, and I'm sure there is more coming our way and the way of many of our clients who are well represented here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Yes Bank is greatly committed to strengthening the financial infrastructure and distribution of our financial services in the state of Gujarat by establishing an extensive and robust platform through state-of-the-art bank branches and by offering comprehensive banking solutions. A few months ago, in July last year, I had the privilege of interacting with the Honorable Chief Minister, with also Minister Patel, and what I was extremely impressed was the very special combination of clarity and thought of concerted actions that the leadership in Gujarat reflected in our interactions. On that very day, we also launched a national program on livelihood security, an action-oriented program which is focused on agriculture, on agribusiness, on MSMEs, on tourism and other employment-intensive sectors. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to share with you that we have just crossed, we are still the youngest bank, not just alphabetically in the country, but we are just about 10 years old. But I'm very pleased to report to you that we have just crossed 50 branches in the state of Gujarat, with over 60% of these branches being in rural and semi-urban areas, and we plan to scale this to over 100 by the time we reconvene in the next 18 to 24 months. We can also see that the momentum of our products and services here is very encouraging, and therefore the need to accelerate our banking rollout in the state of Gujarat. Our total business done in the state has recently crossed about 15,000 crores, with a credit deposit ratio of 170, which means for every 100 rupee deposit we have loans of about 170 rupees, which is significantly deployed towards the MSME sector as well as the priority sector. Roughly 35% of this exposure is to micro small enterprises as well as priority sector. And needless to say, we are lending to 300 self-help groups with over 42,000 women borrowers. On this auspicious day, I would like to make a commitment that over the next 18 months, no later than March 2017, Yes Bank will be increasing its exposure by about 7,500 crores, which means an increase from the current loan totals of 100% over the next 18 to 24 months. I would also like to highlight that Yes Bank is also emerging as a savings bank of India by offering the most attractive savings rates. And there's a reason why I mention this, that at 7%, even the government of Gujarat benefits in getting 7% on its deposits vis-a-vis most of the banking sector, which is still offering just about 4%. And to me, this is a very important aspect of improving the savings propensity, the savings potential in our country. On the softer side, I would like to add that the Prime Minister's clarion call on Digital India has been accompanied by some steps being taken by our relatively young bank. We have run 3 important programs in the state of Gujarat in the last few months since I met the CM in July last year. One is called Samavesh, which is to train rural Gujarati women on digital and financial literacy. This program had participation of many government departments like Gujarat Informatics Limited and was chaired by the Chief Secretary, Mr. Patel. I would also like to add that we have also engaged many farmers, particularly dairy farmers catering to NDDB in terms of being able to create a pilot unit catering to digital payment solutions around the dairy establishment in the state of Gujarat. We are also working with the Tourism Corporation of Gujarat and have developed a 15-year plan to see if the contribution of tourism in the state can go up from 1% of GDP at present to about 3%, which means increasing the number of tourists from the present level of 2.2 crores to a target of 14.5 crores in about 15 years' time. As we all know, ladies and gentlemen, the employment multiplier in tourism is the highest of all sectors, with roughly 10 lakhs of investment being able to employ as many as 75 to 78 people, depending on the layout, on the geographic focus of that particular investment. To conclude, we are seeing in Gujarat three big P's: positivity, possibilities, and lots of partnerships. The Honorable Shri Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel visualized the power of cooperative and competitive federalism, which is now being actualized by the Honorable Prime Minister. I'm sure that the Gujarat model of business development and growth will get replicated across our 29 states and 7 union territories. Today the country, ladies and gentlemen, is confident that the government's resolve to achieve economic and social progress is stronger than ever. It is more disciplined than ever and more innovative than ever. Good politics is leading to greater economics, and the industry, private sector, and the common man are all saying in unison, yes, we are with you. Hame tamhari sathe che. Say yes to Gujarat. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Mr. Kapoor, for that very informative address. We now invite Chairman Adani Group, Mr. Gautam Adani, for his address.
Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel, Honorable Union Home Minister, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, dignitaries on the dais, captains of the industries, and distinguished guests. Good evening. It's my privilege and honor to address all of you today at this valedictory sessions of Vibrant Gujarat. Last 2 days has been an exhilarating and inspirational. I hope all of you have been able to experience our beautiful Ahmedabad outside the conference venue as well. I am proud to be associated with the prestigious Vibrant Gujarat Summit since its inception in 2003. After every session, I go back with food for thought, and I look forward to navigating the challenges of a growing economy and playing our part in nation building. The Vibrant Gujarat Summit has beautifully transformed itself as more than an investment summit. It has emerged as a platform to raise, discuss, and find solutions on global issues. This 7th summit has been unique. The last 2 days, we have engaged in a global conversations. Our foreign friends, all the way from USA to Japan, Bhutan to Australia, and all over the globe, all wish to join hands with India, and especially Gujarat, to tackle global issues. In these 2 days, we have all jointly pledged to contribute towards sustainable and inclusive development, making India self-reliant through Make in India campaign, eradicating poverty and climate change. Yesterday, we heard the World Bank President Mr. Kim say, India will be the nation that will lead us to the end of poverty. 1.3 billion people are still trapped in extreme poverty, with another billion hovering on the brink. A large chunk of that population is Indian. Countries will need to make an even deeper commitment to achieve the ambitious goal of eradicating extreme poverty by 2030. As I look back at the last 6 summits, I feel as if the journey had begun long time ago, and we were building the blocks to create critical mass, to take a big leap, to transform our India to a developed country from developing country. This certainly looks much more promising and realistic, as what we did in Gujarat through Gujarat model of development is having a huge potential of being replicated to the entire country, as the author of the model himself, our Honorable Prime Minister, is at the helm of affairs. It just goes to emphasize that Gujarat has poised itself as a key player on the world stage. The attendance of this summit by world leaders and dons of the global business community is a testimony to the globalizations of India, a global vision with a local action. We can achieve all of this together through global integrations, international responsiveness, and global knowledge sharing. As our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Bhai, said, if you take one step, I will walk 2 steps for you. Our Prime Minister is not just an incubator, but a spark, a fire. He has challenged India, and he has challenged all of us to accomplish what we have pledged. We must make our investment strategic and larger in scale and ambition. Implementation in India will require action from individuals, corporates, as well as the government, by thinking globally and acting locally. Our corporate motto is thinking big, doing better. We have aggressively accelerated our activities in Gujarat and globally. We have chosen to align our corporate growth story to the nation's vision and priorities. To achieve our Honorable Prime Minister's vision of Make in India, to make India energy secure and climate change, we are working towards creating energy security, helping to brighten the future for millions of our Indians. We will be focusing on renewable and clean energy generation in India. I am delighted to announce that we have signed an MOU with Sun Additions, a global leader in solar power. we are going to invest 25,000 crores in solar manufacturing complex to produce 27,000 metric tons of polysilicon and 2,000 megawatt capacity equivalent each of crystals, cells and modules. This will be the largest integrated solar manufacturing facility in the world. To continue our quest for energy security, we have inked an MOU with Australia's largest independent oil and gas company, Woodside Energy, for a strategic alliance within the LNG value chain. To support, by way of port lead development, we are going to continue our investment in port sectors. We'll invest another rupees 20,000 crores over the next 5 years to add another 100 million metric ton capacity in the state of Gujarat. We are signing an exclusive MOU with the world's premier port of Rotterdam, to jointly identify and attract port-based industries in Mundra to augment our Make in India plan. We have emerged at the end of these 2 days with a global vision through a wide coalitions across borders. Gujarat, with its entrepreneurial spirit and encouraging ecosystems, will play a key role in taking that vision to realizations. મિત્રો, ગુજરાતના ગીરનો સિંહ જ્યારે ત્રાડ પાડે ત્યારે આખા જંગલને સંભળાય છે. ગુજરાત પણ આજે આવી એક સુંદર સ્થિતિમાં છે. ગુજરાતની ત્રાડ એટલે ગુજરાતનું ડેવલપમેન્ટ મોડલ, અને એ મોડલ સમગ્ર ભારત દેશ માટે પ્રગતિનું દિશાદર્શક બનશે એમાં કોઈ બેમત નથી. આપણા માનનીય મુખ્યમંત્રી શ્રીમતી આનંદીબેન તથા એમની ટીમના આ અથાગ પરિશ્રમને કારણે આ 7મો વાઇબ્રન્ટ ગુજરાત ઉત્સવ એક યાદગાર સંભાળનું બની રહેશે. I congratulate Srimati Anandiben and Government of Gujarat for the extraordinary efforts to make this summit best in class. Come, let us make Gujarat vibrant to make India vibrant. Thank you. Jai Jai Garvi Gujarat. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mr. Adani, for those warm words of praise for the state and its leadership. We now invite Member of Parliament, Barrie, Canada, Mr. Patrick Brown.
Namaste. My name is Patrick Bai from Canada. It is great to be back in India and in Gujarat. Whenever I visit Gujarat and India, it feels like a homecoming. This is my 9th visit to Gujarat and my 15th visit to India. Our friendship is strong, and our commitment to building a strong and bright future where Canada and India remain best friends remains our goal. It is a pleasure to return this year to Gujarat, especially this year, where our native son, a lion of Gujarat, has won a national majority for the BJP and become Prime Minister of the world's largest democracy. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister Patel, please accept our congratulations and thank you for your kind welcome and warm friendship to everyone attending Vibrant Gujarat. Thank you also for your leadership in establishing and promoting Vibrant Gujarat Global Trade Fair, a global trade vehicle in which friendships and, more importantly, billions of dollars in new business is created. The state of Gujarat became India's most industrialized and business-friendly territory. From the early days, Canada has seen opportunity in India and in Gujarat. Our companies like Bombardier and McCain's have established vibrant projects here in partnership with India's most industrious people. We have come a long way with these relationships that are founded on trust and continue to grow stronger today. Today, our delegation, organized by the Canada-India Foundation and the ICCC, is close to 200 strong. Canadians are seeking to do more business in Gujarat and more business with India. But I wanted to say the success of the Canada-India relationship and the success of our relationship in particular with Gujarat is due to the people-to-people ties, those relationships. I think of people like Ramesh Chotai, who is from Gujarat, and when those horrible earthquakes happened in 2001, rallied the community in Canada. I think of people like Makan Purohit, or Pankaj Dev, or Deepak Ruparal, who wanted to be here at every single vibrant Gujarat and grow that presence. I think of those individuals because Canada has a rich history here in Gujarat. We are proud to have large delegations at every vibrant Gujarat, even more proud to be a co-sponsor in 2011, 2013, and of course, here today once again as a partner country. You know, I look at vibrant Gujarat and I think, what an incredible idea. You know, I come from Ontario in Canada, and I'd say, I love to see a vibrant Gujarat in Ontario. You know, it's not just an incubator for jobs. Vibrant Gujarat is an incubator for ideas, and ideas that we can replicate around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, my message to you today is simple. Anyone looking to do great business and investment and wants an environment like Gujarat, look no further than Canada. Canada has one of the lowest net debt to GDP ratios in the G7. Our tax rate on new business investment is substantially lower than all G7 countries, and overall Canada has the lowest business operating costs in the G7. So we have very much a bit of Gujarat in Canada. Last year, the Economist Intelligence Unit called Canada the best place to do business in the G7 over the next 5 years. The World Bank called us the easiest place to start a business, and the G7. Forbes magazine called Canada the best country for business in the world, beating out 134 other countries that were studied. India is a priority partner under Canada's international education strategy, with more than 30,000 Indians pursuing higher education in Canada each year, many from Gujarat. But frankly, that's far too few. We want to see more Indo-Canadian students and more students from Gujarat. I am proud that in my hometown in Barrie, we actually have a partnership here in Ahmedabad. But our dream is to see many, many more students. We need 100,000 Indian students in Canada, and that would be an incredible goal. Canadian universities and colleges recognize its importance and are very active in India, demonstrated by over 300 memorandums of understandings between our institutions. I should note that as we move forward, we're also very excited and committed to the Foreign Investment Protection and Promotion Agreement and concluding the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement with India. India is a priority market for Canada, and the CEPA negotiations are an important part of our government's pro-trade plan. We view the CEPA as a building block in expanding our long-term commercial relationship with India and here in Gujarat. For me, India is more than a commercial partner. India needs to be a strategic ally for Canada in all areas, from trade to defense to technology, sharing to open borders, which are predicated on the rule of law, democracy, respect for human rights, and our respect for freedom. India has been a beacon in the world for many who have sought refuge and freedom over 2,000 years. You have been a foundation of learning, an originator of science and mathematics, and in written language for over 5,000 years. Let us leverage your great history and build a friendship, a close strategic partnership, and an alliance between Canada and India that will last 1,000 years. It is great to be back in Gujarat, and thank you for the opportunity to say a few words.
Thank you, sir. We now invite U.S. Consul General, Mr. Thomas Vaida, for his address.
Mr. Home Minister, Madam Chief Minister, other senior officials from the state of Gujarat, other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure for me to be here tonight at this event. and it's a true honor for the United States to serve as a partner country for Vibrant Gujarat 2015. This has truly been an impressive and wonderful last couple of days. The Secretary has actually departed Gujarat, but on his behalf and on behalf of the entire U.S. delegation, let me thank and congratulate Chief Minister Patel and the entire government of Gujarat for organizing such an impressive event, and also thank you for your hospitality, the hospitality for which Gujaratis and all of Indians are so well known. The 2015 Vibrant Gujarat Summit indeed marked the first time that the United States joined as a partner country. And although this event is coming to a close, we will continue to engage closely with the government, businesses, and people here. Members of my consulate team in Mumbai travel often to Gujarat to meet with officials, business leaders, and students. We also have a commercial office in nearby Ahmedabad and an American business corner in Surat. These facilities serve as hubs for those looking for business opportunities in the United States can come and gather information and make contacts. President Obama has called the U.S.-India partnership a defining one for the 21st century and has recognized India's increasing role as both a strategic partner and, of course, as a friend. As the world's oldest and largest democracies, we share common values, strong people-to-people ties, and pluralistic traditions. We're also very pleased that for his part, Prime Minister Modi has called the United States a natural global partner for India. We are confident that this strategic partnership between the United States and India has promise and will touch nearly every endeavor of the human pursuit and produce gains for both our countries, the region, and indeed the world. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry stressed yesterday that our destinies are converging. This Vibrant Gujarat Summit, which has brought together so many senior policymakers and business leaders, is a further important step in that direction. Going forward, we will continue to strongly support local and national efforts in India to improve governance and the business climate, as well as to attract more foreign investment. I would note, however, that many of the U.S. companies represented at the Vibrant Gujarat Summit are already making in India, with many of them doing so right here in Gujarat. And these include large American corporations that are household names throughout much of the world. For instance, just earlier today, Secretary Kerry visited a new Ford automotive factory that is due to open not far from here later this year. The new plant will represent a $1 billion investment by Ford and will create thousands of jobs locally and also generate shareholder value in the United States. I would like to remind Indian businesses, however, that the United States is also open for business. We held a U.S. country seminar just yesterday where a senior official from the Commerce Department and I and some senior American business leaders also highlighted what we in the United States have to offer. In fact, I think that the fact that so many U.S. CEOs and, of course, that Secretary Kerry and the rest of his high-level delegation joined Vibrant Gujarat very clearly demonstrates our collective commitment to an expanded partnership with India in so many dimensions, with business ties certainly being a key focus. Trade and investment flows in both directions will benefit both our countries and both our peoples. Following Secretary Kerry's visit, we'll reach another milestone later this month. President Obama will be the first U.S. head of state to attend India's Republic Day commemorations as chief guest and the first sitting U.S. president to visit India twice during his tenure. President Obama has noted that Asian immigrants help build America and that millions of American families, including my own, cherish our ties to this region. That's a quote from the president. I think it is very meaningful that the Vibrant Gujarat Summit took place on the heels of commemorations of the 100th anniversary of the return of Mahatma Gandhi to India from South Africa. There are today many Americans of Indian origin who serve as a strong bridge between our two countries, and a huge number of Indians and Indian Americans currently work at many of our top U.S. companies, whether here in India or in the United States. Many come from Gujarat itself. Last fall, President Obama and Prime Minister Modi laid out an ambitious agenda for our two countries under the motto Chalein Sat Sat. Forward together we go. Since I am in Gujarat, it is only fair that I attempt to say the same in Gujarati. Avo Mari Sate. This is truly a moment to deliver on the incredible possibilities of the U.S.-India partnership. As Secretary Kerry said, we can do more, we must do more, and we have to do it faster. Let's continue to follow the spirit of cooperation as partner and as friends. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May we now invite Cabinet Secretary, Government of India, Mr. Ajit Seth, for his address.
respected Union Home Minister, respected Chief Minister, other honorable ministers from the Government of India and from the State Government of Gujarat, other dignitaries on the dais, distinguished delegates from different parts of the world, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to join in congratulating the state government and its administrative machinery for having organized this edition of Vibrant Gujarat so successfully. Just as the Dandi Kutir display in the vicinity of these precincts is an immersive and transformative experience, the events over the last couple of days have been so successfully organized. The slickness with which the entire project has been executed is testimony to the efficiency of the leadership and the team driving this effort. In the central government, we are acutely conscious of the need to improve the ease of doing business in India. Already, several steps have been taken and more are in progress to make it easier to do business. Besides, there is a concerted effort underway to ensure that conditions are created so that projects can get off the ground and be implemented without hindrance. The Honorable Prime Minister has repeatedly stressed the need to provide an enabling environment, and the bureaucracy under his charge is committed to working to that goal and improving governance so that investors can feel comfortable coming here. A few days ago, all the concerned secretaries in the Government of India, along with several chief secretaries, brainstormed in Delhi over how the expectations from the Make in India initiative can be quickly realized. It is gratifying that there has been such an overwhelming response to the call for investments in this summit. Hopefully, this surge of interest will spur investments in other states too. The administrative machinery of the state should now ready itself to absorb the investments. I am sure that they will prove equal to this task. In the Government of India, we are ever willing to lend whatever support is required to the state. With these words, I'd like to thank the Honorable Chief Minister and her team once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We now invite Chairman Tata Group, Mr. Cyrus Mistry, for his address.
Honorable Chief Minister, Srimati Anandiben Patel, Honorable Union Home Minister, Shri Rajnath Singh, Honorable Minister Saurabhai Patel, Senior Ministers from the Centre and State, distinguished guests on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here with you today at Vibrant Gujarat 2015. This biennial summit continues to grow from strength to strength. I extend my warm congratulations to the Honorable Chief Minister and the Government of Gujarat for hosting such a successful event, which has seen the enthusiastic participation of thousands of delegates from all parts of the globe. This year, the summit coincides with the celebration of the 175th birth anniversary of a proud son of Gujarat, Jamshedji Tata, the founder of the Tata Group and a pioneer of Indian industrialization. I would like to acknowledge the very gracious gesture of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi in personally releasing a commemorative coin a few days earlier on January 6th in memory of Jamshedji Tata and his contribution to Indian industry. The Tata Group ties with the state of Gujarat start from our earliest manufacturing endeavors. Tata Chemicals Mithapur plant was established in Gujarat in 1939. Some of the most modern plants, Tata plants in recent years have come up in the state of Gujarat. The Tata Motors plant in Sanand and the Tata Power plant in Mundra
have set records in speed of implementation and operational benchmarks. We believe that a critical national infrastructure strength is going to be renewable energy, and have decided that 20 to 25% of our total power generation can be from renewable resources. We have already built a solar plant in Gujarat and also begun to establish a significant wind energy footprint in the state. Similarly, when we needed to identify the location of our locations of our new full-service airline Vistara to fly to, it was an easy decision for us to include Ahmedabad alongside Delhi and Mumbai in the first set of routes. Vistara's inaugural Delhi-Ahmedabad flight was launched on 10th of January. Our continued growth in Gujarat is driven by three factors. Firstly, logistical infrastructure in Gujarat is exceptional. It allows industry to be truly globally competitive. Secondly, industry also requires an agile and responsive administration. In its speed of response, the government of Gujarat is continuously setting standards for others to follow. And I thank the Honorable Chief Minister for this. It is in an environment where states compete for capital and talent, it is essential that Gujarat creates the appropriate policy environment and infrastructure to ensure it fosters a competitive domestic industry. Above all, Gujarat has the advantage that its people bring positive energy and an entrepreneurial attitude to business. I'm very pleased to note that the Gujarat government is focusing on leveraging these strengths to achieve holistic and balanced economic and social development. For over 140 years now, the Tata Group has practiced Jamshedji Tata's belief that the community is not just another stakeholder in business, but in fact the very purpose for its existence. We therefore share the Gujarat government's vision of inclusive development. It is for this reason the Tata Group companies invest significantly in the state in the areas of water management, education, skills development, livelihood generation, and natural resource conservation. Honorable Chief Minister, on behalf of the Tata Group, I reaffirm our commitment to the sustained growth of the state of Gujarat and its people, and commend investing in Gujarat to all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. It is now time for release of a special postal cover on Vibrant Gujarat, and may we request Honorable Minister Shri Rajnath Singh Ji to release this postal cover. There is a special cover and a special cancellation to be released on this event. An event which is not nationally important enough to be commemorated by issue of a commemorative or special stamp, or for which a stamp cannot be accommodated in the annual issue program, may be commemorated by the department by issue of special covers which can be cancelled with a special cancellation at the post office selected for the purpose. Department of Posts is proud to be associated with this event, Vibrant Gujarat 2015. Thank you, sir. Honorable Union Minister of Home Affairs, Government of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, during his long political career, has initiated many flagship programs in education and agriculture, the most volatile areas of India's economy. भारतीय राजनीति के दिग्गज नेता श्री राजनाथ सिंह जी को आमंत्रित करते हैं आपके भाषण के लिए.
गुजरात की माननीय मुख्यमंत्री श्रीमती आनंदीबेन पटेल, इस ऑडिटोरियम के डायस और फील्ड में बैठे सभी सम्मानित देवियों एवं सज्जनों, मैं विगत 4 दिनों में दूसरी बार इसी ऑडिटोरियम में एक कार्यक्रम में भाग लेने के लिए उपस्थित हुआ हूं और बराबर मीडिया के माध्यम से भी, चाहे वह प्रवासी भारतीय दिवस का कार्यक्रम रहा हो, चाहे वाइब्रेंट गुजरात का कार्यक्रम रहा हो, सभी कार्यक्रमों को मैंने बहुत ही गौर से देखा है और मुझे यह जानकर आश्चर्य भी हुआ और खुशी भी हुई कि गुजरात में होने वाले इस कार्यक्रम में दुनिया के 110 देशों ने पार्टिसिपेट किया था और दुनिया के भिन्न भिन्न देशों से लगभग मोर देन 25,000 डेलीगेट्स, उनका पार्टिसिपेशन इस कार्यक्रम में हुआ है। वैसे जब मैं 3 दिन पहले यहां पर चीफ मिनिस्टर्स का कार्यक्रम था, उसमें जब मैं आया था, उस समय जानकारी हासिल हुई थी, लेकिन कार्यक्रम जितना सफल हुआ है, मैं कह सकता हूं कहीं न कहीं गुजरात की मिट्टी और पानी का यह करिश्मा है कि गुजरात कुछ न कुछ ऐसे करिश्माई काम करता रहता है। और जब मैं 3 दिन पहले यहां पर आया था तो यही ऑडिटोरियम था, लेकिन आज यदि इस कार्यक्रम में मैं मौजूद हुआ हूं तो थीम कुछ बदली हुई नजर आ रही है। और मैं तो सचमुच बधाई देना चाहता हूं श्रीमती आनंदीबेन पटेल को कि किस प्रकार उन्होंने इस भव्य कार्यक्रम को यहां पर आयोजित किया है। गुजरात ने बराबर ऐसे ऐसे महापुरुषों को जन्म दिया है कि जिन्होंने देश में एक बहुत बड़ा परिवर्तन लाने में अथवा कोई बहुत बड़ा एक उद्देश्य हासिल करने में कामयाबी हासिल की है। महात्मा गांधी के बारे में बतलाने की आवश्यकता नहीं है। गुजराती मां की कोख से ही महात्मा गांधी पैदा हुए थे। फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल का नेतृत्व किया था, लेकिन उनकी सोच कितनी दूर की थी। उन्होंने कहा फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल के माध्यम से हम केवल पॉलिटिकल फ्रीडम नहीं हासिल करना चाहते, बल्कि पॉलिटिकल फ्रीडम के साथ साथ हम इस देश में सोशियो इकोनॉमिक ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन भी चाहते हैं और कल्चरल रिनासा भी चाहते हैं, सांस्कृतिक पुनर्जागरण भी चाहते हैं। इतनी दूर की सोच, इसकी कल्पना नहीं की जा सकती। भारत के पहले गृह मंत्री सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल भी गुजरात में ही पैदा हुए। और देवियों सज्जनों, मैं कह सकता हूं कि भारत का जो यह स्वरूप हमको देखने को मिल रहा है, उसका श्रेय यदि किसी एक शख्स को दिया जा सकता है तो गुजरात की मां की कोख से पैदा हुए सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल को दिया जा सकता है, जो कि भारत के गृह मंत्री रहे। और आज मैं भी इसी भारत सरकार में गृह मंत्री के रूप में जिम्मेदारी निभा रहा हूं। सचमुच सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल हमारे लिए प्रेरणा के केंद्र हैं। मैं स्वामी दयानंद सरस्वती को भी नहीं भूल सकता। फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल के दौरान क्या कभी कोई कल्पना कर सकता था कल्चरल रिनाशा, सांस्कृतिक पुनर्जागरण के माध्यम से भी आजादी हासिल की जा सकती है? कितनी दूर की सोच थी स्वामी दयानंद सरस्वती की, उन्होंने भारत के पूर्वी क्षेत्र में सांस्कृतिक पुनर्जागरण, जिसे कल्चरल रिनासा कहते हैं, इसका कैंपेन जो है प्रारंभ किया था। एक से एक हस्तियां पैदा हुई हैं। और दूसरे, आज यह बताने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, स्वतंत्र भारत के इतिहास में, आजाद भारत के इतिहास में यदि किसी एक शख्सियत ने, एक व्यक्ति ने भारत की राजनीति को तो उस शख्स का नाम है आज के प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी। इस हकीकत को कोई नकार नहीं सकता है। और मैं कह सकता हूं कि नरेंद्र भाई मोदी ने एक पॉलिटिकल इडियम बदल दिया है भारत की राजनीति का, और साथ ही साथ पॉलिटिकल डिस्कोर्स भी बदल दिया है। यह कोई छोटी उपलब्धि नहीं है। मैं तो ऐसे गुजरात में पैदा नहीं हुआ हूं, लेकिन मैं डैश पर बैठे बैठे सोच रहा था, आ रहा था तब भी, क्या यह संयोग है जिस मां की कोख से मैं पैदा हुआ हूं, उस हमारी मां का नाम, पूजनीय मां का नाम श्रीमती गुजराती देवी है। और इसी गुजरात के नेतृत्व ने जो आज देश का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं, हिंदुस्तान के हर शासक, प्रशासक और जनता को गुड गवर्नेंस और डेवलपमेंट की चर्चा होती रहे, एक ऐसे हालात इस हिंदुस्तान में उन्होंने पैदा किए हैं। और वाइब्रेंट गुजरात का जो आनंदीबेन यह कार्यक्रम हो रहा है, आप भी जानती हैं, सारा देश जानता है कि हमारे आज के प्राइम मिनिस्टर का ही यह ब्रेन चाइल्ड है। और ऐसे ऐसे ब्रेन चाइल्ड यदि मैं गिनना प्रारंभ करूं तो उनकी बहुत बड़ी तादाद है। और यहां के वो चीफ मिनिस्टर थे, उसके बाद आज भारत के प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैं। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि वाइब्रेंट गुजरात का यह रिफ्लेक्शन अब वाइब्रेंट इंडिया में देखने को हमको मिलेगा। और आज देश में यदि विकास के मॉडल की यदि चर्चा होती है तो जीएमजीडी की लोग चर्चा करते हैं। गुजरात मॉडल ऑफ गुड गवर्नेंस एंड डेवलपमेंट की चर्चा होती है। यह कोई किसी स्टेट की, किसी राज्य की यह कोई छोटी उपलब्धि नहीं है। डेवलपमेंट क्यों होता है? आप जानते हैं कि डेवलपमेंट की पहली शर्त यदि होती है कि लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिचुएशन यह चुस्त दुरुस्त होनी चाहिए, मेंटेन्ड होनी चाहिए। और कम से कम गुजरात में ऐसे हालात आज भी हैं कि मैं यहां की मुख्यमंत्री श्रीमती आनंदीबेन जी को बधाई देना चाहता हूं, उनकी गवर्नमेंट को बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि आज भी कोई महिला 12 बजे रात्रि को भी बेधड़क घूम सकती है तो वह गुजरात की धरती पर घूम सकती है। और मैं यह मानता हूं कि यह यहां के डेवलपमेंट मॉडल में इनबिल्ट है। और यहां के विकास का दूसरा रहस्य और तीसरा रहस्य स्मार्ट प्लानिंग और साथ ही साथ क्विक एग्जीक्यूशन। मैं बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट्स की चर्चा करके इसे मैं सिद्ध नहीं करना चाहता हूं, किस प्रकार से गुजरात में स्मार्ट प्लानिंग होती है और किस प्रकार से क्विक एग्जीक्यूशन होता है, नहीं चर्चा करना चाहता। लेकिन यह महात्मा मंदिर जो बना हुआ है, इस प्रोजेक्ट की ओर ही आपका मैं ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहता हूं। और स्मार्ट प्लानिंग और क्विक एग्जीक्यूशन का इससे बड़ा नमूना दूसरा कोई नहीं हो सकता कि यह महात्मा मंदिर विद इन 180 डेज यह प्रोजेक्ट बनकर तैयार हो गया है। यह कोई एक साधारण उपलब्धि नहीं है। चौथी चीज, इंटरप्रेन्योरियल स्किल, यानी एक सेंस ऑफ इंटरप्रेन्योरशिप। मुझे लगता है कि गुजरात में जो ही बच्चा पैदा होता है वह अपने सेंस ऑफ इंटरप्रेन्योरशिप को लेकर पैदा होता है, यह उद्यमता का भाव लेकर पैदा होता है। बिजनेस की कलाओं से जैसे लगता है कि उसकी प्राइमरी नॉलेज उसको पहले ही हो जाती है। यह यहां का करिश्मा। यहां पर चीफ मिनिस्टर्स आए हुए थे प्रवासी भारतीय दिवस के अवसर पर, और उस कार्यक्रम को मैं ही चेयर कर रहा था। और मुझे याद आ गया, पंजाब के चीफ मिनिस्टर श्री प्रकाश सिंह जी बादल ने उस समय कहा था कि पंजाबी और आलू यह दुनिया में हर जगह मिलेंगे। तो मैं सोच रहा था कि पंजाबी और आलू ही नहीं, गुज्जी, पंजी और आलू
यह दुनिया में जहां चले जाइए वो सभी स्थानों पर मिलेंगे, यानी गुजराती, पंजाबी और आलू। दुनिया के दूसरे देशों में भी गुजरात से गए हुए लोगों ने सचमुच अपना सम्मानजनक स्थान बनाने में कामयाबी हासिल की है। यह छोटी उपलब्धि नहीं है। और मैं मानता हूं कि गुजरात को यदि मैं लैंड ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज कहूं, अवसरों की यदि मैं धरती कहूं, तो यह भी कहना एग्जैगरेशन नहीं होगा। और इतना ही नहीं, एक स्टेप और आगे जाना चाहता हूं। इस गुजरात की धरती को लैंड ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज ही नहीं, बल्कि मैं मदर ऑफ अपॉर्चुनिटीज की संज्ञा में देना चाहता हूं। चूंकि हमारे बाहर के भी यहां बहुत सारे डिग्निटरीज हैं, then I would like to deliver my speech, some part of my speech in English also. When I say Gujarat is not only a land of opportunities, but also a mother of opportunities, I wish to highlight the culture of business and trade in the state. From time immemorial, Gujarat has been known as a trade hub and a center for commerce and business. The state has diligently harnessed the advantages of its geographical location, a long coastline and good connectivity to not only the hinterland, but the outside world too, and moved ahead in developing a resilient and strong industrial base, particularly in petrochemicals, chemicals, drugs and pharmaceuticals, minerals, ceramics, dairy, gems and jewelry, textiles, auto and engineering, information technology, power and ports. Ladies and gentlemen, in the last 1 decade or so, the state has made rapid strides in improving its physical and social infrastructure and has proved to be the growth engine of modern India. I am sure you would have had the opportunity of seeing and feeling firsthand the industry and investment-friendly ambience in the state. We want to improve it further and spread it to the whole of India. In the last 7 months, the Indian government has taken a series of measures to attract investments in the key areas of our economy, with a special focus on providing an impetus to the manufacturing sector. Guided by the vision of our Prime Minister, we globally launched the Make in India initiative. FDI in defense industry have been permitted through the government route up to 49%, FDI in construction, operation and maintenance of identified railway transport and infrastructure up to 100%, has been permitted through the automatic route. Regarding this FDI, I would like to say, people say FDI means foreign direct investment, but I would like to say, not foreign direct investment, but the friendly direct investment. In this way, this FDI must be defined. Not foreign direct investment, friendly direct investment. The norms of construction development projects have been further liberalized. The government has identified 25 thrust sectors, and a dedicated portal has been created to help potential investors access relevant information with complete back-end support up to sectoral and state levels. An investor facilitation cell has been created in Invest India to guide, assist and handhold investors during the entire life cycle of the business. We have also moved ahead with putting in place regulatory clearance systems that are business friendly. To this end, efforts are currently on to integrate a number of central and state services with the e-Biz portal. The process of registration with Employees State Insurance Corporation has been integrated with e-Biz and launched on the 12th December 2014, and 8 more central services will be integrated with e-biz within a month. In this context, the 7th Vibrant Global Summit assumes a special significance. We want to know from you what more the government needs to do to accelerate the pace of development of industry and business in India. Ladies and gentlemen, I am aware of the fact that over the years, this summit has transformed itself from an investment promotion exercise into a growth-propelling event. This great event has transcended several boundaries, and the summit has emerged as a significant national and international platform for sharing knowledge, idea, and innovations. I personally feel manufacturing, services, and agriculture are three vital pillars for development of any country, and these will have to be very carefully nurtured. It is only because of this our country has been able to withstand several shocks and disturbances due to external situations. Ladies and gentlemen, the world today is viewed through the prism of two mutually related phenomena, technology and information. In both, India enjoys the enviable position in the world. We have a large pool of engineering graduates, and our IT prowess is well known. Unlike the Western world, India is fortunate to have the demographic cycle in its favor today. The nation is likely to remain young for the next few decades. We wish to exploit this window of opportunity, and to this end, we need to build on three Yes: skill, spirit, speed, and strength. We are conscious of equipping our youth with the right skill set. We will be embarking on an ambitious program for skill development, with vocational education given a special place in our education system. The 6 summits held so far have been a resounding success, and these have immensely contributed to transformation of Gujarat into a global business hub. The brand Vibrant Gujarat, which began as an investor summit, has now evolved into an ideal platform for knowledge sharing, social and business transformation. The prime focus of government of Gujarat is inclusive development. The summit is an ideal convergence point for other states and other countries to showcase their strength, highlight business opportunities, and facilitate knowledge disseminations, besides providing an attractive opportunity to its participants to understand the potential and the strength of Gujarat in various sectors. I reiterate that this event is not just about investments. It is not just about projects which give financial returns. It is about injecting positivity in the economic environment. It is about inducting togetherness in our socio-economic activities. It is about bringing global and local inclusiveness in our economic processes. At the end, I would like to congratulate the painstaking efforts put in by various agencies in making this event a massive success. I am also deeply thankful to all the associates, delegates, and other dignitaries who have together developed this summit into such a wonderful event, which has attracted global attention. Ladies and gentlemen, I am confident that this summit would generate tremendous enthusiasm and boost the various business sectors in India, and I look forward to the investors to lay their food in Indian soil. I also thank the state government of Gujarat for providing me this opportunity. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, sir, for those inspiring address. Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel is carrying forward the legacy of development with determination and dedication, with great momentum and perseverance. During her long tenure as a minister in the Gujarat government since 1998, she has made significant contributions to the Gujarat model of development. We now invite Honorable Chief Minister of Gatishil Gujarat, Srimati Anandiben Patel, for her address.
भारत सरकार के गृह मंत्री एवं हमारे मार्गदर्शक आदरणीय राजनाथ सिंह जी, मेरे मंत्रिमंडल के सब साथियों, टाटा ग्रुप के चेयरमैन श्री सायरस मिस्त्री जी, अदानी ग्रुप के चेयरमैन श्री गौतम भाई, यश बैंक के एमडी श्री राणा कपूर, श्री दीपक ओबेरॉय, सुश्री मिशेल रोलेंड, स्टेज पर विराजमान अन्य सौ महानुभाव, विदेश से आमंत्रित सभी मेरे मेहमान, राज्य के अधिकारीगण और यह समारंभ में उपस्थित सभी भाई और बहनों, यह अवसर है धन्यवाद व्यक्त करने का, इसलिए कि इस समिट को भव्य सफलता दिलाने के लिए मैं आप सभी का शुक्रिया अदा करती हूं। वाइब्रेंट गुजरात ग्लोबल समिट की यह 7वीं श्रृंखला थी, लेकिन मेरी यह पहली वाइब्रेंट समिट थी। छह સમિટ સુધીનું આયોજન અને માર્ગદર્શન નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદીની હાજરીમાં થતું હતું. આ 7મી સમિટ એવી હતી કે જેમાં નરેન્દ્રભાઈની અહીં ઉપસ્થિત નહોતી, પરંતુ અગાઉની 6 સમિટમાં નરેન્દ્રભાઈ ભારતના વડાપ્રધાનને સમિટમાં ભાગ લેવા માટે અને ઉદ્ઘાટન કરવા માટે બોલાવતા હતા, પરંતુ કોઈ વડાપ્રધાન આવતા નહોતા. હું ભાગ્યશાળી છું કે પહેલી સમિટમાં દેશના વડાપ્રધાન નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદી અહીં ઉપસ્થિત રહી સમિટનું ઉદ્ઘાટન કર્યું અને આ 7મી સમિટની હાઇટ પૂરા વિશ્વની અંદર એમણે પ્રસરાવી અને એટલા માટે આજે ભારતના વડાપ્રધાન નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદીનો હું ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર વ્યક્ત કરું છું. यह समिट पिछली सभी समिट से काफी बड़े पैमाने पर रही, खासकर मई 2014 के बाद तो इस समिट ने एक अति भव्य घटना का स्वरूप धारण कर लिया था. हमारे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी के दूरदर्शी नेतृत्व में भारत को लेकर दुनिया भर के देशों की रुचि तो बढ़ ही रही थी, साथ ही उनकी उम्मीदें भी बढ़ रही थी. और जब उनके अपने ही प्रदेश गुजरात की स्वयं उनके द्वारा संकल्पित की गई एक ग्लोबल इवेंट हो तो विश्व भर के लोग इसमें शरीफ होने की तत्परता जताए, ये स्वाभाविक ही है. यहां मैं आपको बताना चाहती हूं कि मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में वाइब्रेंट गुजरात समिट एक ऐसी इंस्टीट्यूशन बन चुकी है कि उससे जुड़े हर एक पहलू का हर कार्य मानो ऑटो पायलट मोड पर चल रहा है. वास्तव में देखा जाए तो वाइब्रेंट समिट अब द्विवार्षिक सम्मेलन नहीं रही है, यह नदी की अविरत धारा की तरह सतत चलने वाली एक इवेंट बन गई है. इस अवसर पर मैं समिट के पार्टनर कंट्रीज, पार्टनर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस एवं जिन्होंने यहाँ उपस्थित रहकर अपना अमूल्य ज्ञान हम सभी के साथ शेयर किया है, ऐसे विविध क्षेत्र के विशेषज्ञों का भी आभार व्यक्त करती हूँ। बीते सप्ताह के दौरान गुजरात की भूमि पर आयोजित 2 विशाल कार्यक्रमों को सफल बनाने के लिए टीम गुजरात ने दिन रात एक कर दिया था। 7 से 9 जनवरी के दौरान आयोजित प्रवासी भारतीय दिवस सम्मेलन भी हमारे लिए काफी अहम था। इस बार भारत के सबसे बड़े प्रवासी और दुनिया को शांति व अहिंसा का पाठ पढ़ाने वाले महात्मा गांधी के दक्षिण अफ्रीका से स्वदेश आगमन के शताब्दी वर्ष ने इसकी महत्ता को ऐतिहासिक बना दिया था। इन बीच में पतंगोत्सव का भी लाभ प्रवासी भारतीयों ने उठाया, जो एक परंपरा के रूप में हर साल मनाया जाता है। इन तीनों इवेंट्स को बड़े पैमाने पर सफल बनाने के लिए मेरी समग्र टीम का मैं अभिनंदन करती हूं। अब तक की 7 समिट समग्र सरकारी तंत्र एवं इस इवेंट से जुड़े प्रोफेशनल्स व सर्विस प्रोवाइडर्स के लिए भी कौशल निर्माण का एक बहुत बड़ा माध्यम रहा है। यही नहीं, ऐसे विश्वसनीय इवेंट की वजह से हमारे युवाओं में भी अत्यंत उत्साह एवं आत्मविश्वास का माहौल बना है। हमारे युवाओं के पास साहसिकता और कौशल्य सहित बहुत शक्तियां हैं, जो कि आज की वैश्विक युवा में होनी चाहिए, परंतु एक वैश्विक नजरिए, एक ग्लोबल एक्सपोजर की कमी थी, जो हमने उन्हें मुहैया कराई। गुजरात की अर्थव्यवस्था की रीढ़ समान स्मॉल एंड मीडियम इंडस्ट्रीज के लिए वाइब्रेंट समिट के अंतर्गत आयोजित विशाल प्रदर्शनी एग्जीबिशन प्रेरणा का स्रोत बनी रही है। इसके अलावा थीमेटिक सेमिनार के दौरान हुए विचार मंथन ने हमें समावेशी विकास की दिशा में आगे बढ़ने के लिए कई नए रास्ते सुझाए हैं। दरअसल वाइब्रेंट समिट के जितने लाभ सरसरी तौर पर नजर आ रहे हैं, लेकिन गहराई में जाकर देखें तो उससे कहीं ज्यादा और व्यापक पैमाने पर लाभ हमें हासिल हुए हैं। हर 2 वर्ष में आयोजित होने वाली ऐसी ज्ञानवर्धक और आर्थिक प्रगति की उड़ान को ऊंचाई देने वाली अंतर्राष्ट्रीय समिट के जरिए हम बेहतर तरीके से सामर्थ्यवान बनकर आम नागरिक को विकास के मीठे फल में भागीदार बनाने में सक्षम हुए हैं। मित्रों, पिछले दशक में शुरू की गई गुजरात की विकास यात्रा को तेज गति से आगे ले जाने के लिए, उसे और भी बेहतर बनाने के लिए गतिशील गुजरात कार्यक्रम हमने शुरू किया है। गतिशील गुजरात मॉडल की व्याख्या हम कुछ इस तरह कर सकते हैं। G for growth for all, A for adoption of technology, T for transparency, I for institutionalization, S for sustainability, H for holistic development, E for enabling environment and L for last mile delivery। यह हमारा संकल्प है। इस तरह गतिशील गुजरात कार्यक्रम के माध्यम से हम न केवल आर्थिक विकास साध रहे हैं, परंतु गुजरात के गरीब से गरीब व्यक्ति को उस विकास का फल मिले, इस तरह का प्रयास हम कर रहे हैं। विकास का यह मीठा फल गुजरात के वर्तमान के लिए तो है ही, साथ ही आने वाली पीढ़ियों के लिए एक मजबूत नींव डालने के लिए भी है। मुझे आशा है कि वाइब्रेंट समिट के दौरान आपकी गुजरात यात्रा सुखद रही होगी और आप सभी लोग चाहे किसी भी क्षेत्र से जुड़े हो, यहां से कुछ न कुछ नया सीख के जाएंगे। आप अपने अनुभव एवं सुझाव हमसे अवश्य शेयर करें। आप लोगों के साथ संपर्क सेतु बना रहे, यह हमारे लिए खुशी की बात होगी। आप मेरी वेबसाइट एवं सोशल मीडिया के अन्य प्लेटफॉर्म के जरिए मुझसे संपर्क साध सकते हैं। आप चाहे तो मुझे पत्र भी लिख सकते हैं। उम्मीद करती हूं कि गुजरात से आपका नाता जुड़ा रहेगा। वाइब्रेंट गुजरात 2015 में आने के लिए फिर से आप सबका धन्यवाद करती हूं। इस समिट से विश्व को, भारत को और गुजरात को और इन्वेस्टर को क्या मिला, यह मैं आपको बताना चाहती हूं। आज सारा विश्व भारत की ओर उम्मीद से देख रहा है। जहां विश्व आर्थिक अस्थिरता और बूढ़ी होती आबादी की समस्या से जूझ रहा है, ऐसे में वाइब्रेंट गुजरात समिट के रूप में विश्व के कॉरपोरेट लीडर्स, पॉलिसी मेकर्स और फाइनेंशियल ऑर्गेनाइजर्स को एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म मिला है जहां से आने वाले समय में दुनिया को मंदी की चपेट से बाहर निकालने के लिए डिमांड, स्किल, मैन पावर, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, सप्लाई तथा इंक्लूसिव डेवलपमेंट की पूरी वैल्यू चेन मिली है। इस समिट के माध्यम से भारत को मेक इन इंडिया के निर्माण के लिए जरूरी और आवश्यक नीतियां के निर्माण में मदद मिलेगी। साथ ही ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर्स का भारत में कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ेगा। भारत की वैश्विक पहचान बनाने की एक सफल शुरुआत जो मोदी जी ने है, उसे भी इस समिट से काफी बल मिला है। इस समिट से गुजरात की विकास यात्रा एक नई ऊंचाइयों को छूने की दिशा में बढ़ रही है। CSR, डिफेंस, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, सस्टेनेबल एनर्जी, एजुकेशन, स्किल डेवलपमेंट इत्यादि क्षेत्रों में जिस प्रकार के एग्रीमेंट्स हुए हैं, वह गुजरात के समावेशी विकास को और गति प्रदान करेगा। इस समिट से इन्वेस्टर को भरोसा हुआ है कि गुजरात के जैसा भारत में भी इन्वेस्टर फ्रेंडली माहौल होगा। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कल बताया कि ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस बढ़ाएंगे। ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर्स को कुछ साल से भारत की नीतियां और प्रक्रियाओं से उब चुके थे। उनको इस समिट से विश्वास मिला है कि अब भारत में प्रक्रियाओं का सरलीकरण होगा, स्थिर नीतियां होगी और उनका इन्वेस्टमेंट में सुरक्षित रहेगा और उन्हें बेहतर लाभ भी हासिल होगा। मित्रों, 2003 से शुरू हुई यह 7वीं वाइब्रेंट समिट है। यह समिट भारत के नवसर्जन के लिए डावोस इन एक्शन के रूप में विश्व के नक्शे पर स्थापित हुई है। प्रधानमंत्री के मेक इन इंडिया, डिजिटल इंडिया, स्किल इंडिया और क्लीन इंडिया के सपने को साकार करने की दिशा में सार्थक पहल बनी है। इस समिट की विशेषता यह रही है कि CSR, डिफेंस, स्किल डेवलपमेंट, बायोडायवर्सिटी इत्यादि कई नए क्षेत्र में एग्रीमेंट्स हुए हैं। आपको जानकर खुशी होगी कि गुजरात जैसे एक प्रदेश के साथ यूनाइटेड नेशंस ने सस्टेनेबल एनर्जी के लिए स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप की है। भारत सरकार और गुजरात सरकार के साथ वर्ल्ड बैंक का त्रिपक्षीय एग्रीमेंट हुआ है, जो हमारे लिए गौरव की बात है। इसके तहत वर्ल्ड बैंक गुजरात के साथ स्वच्छता मिशन और स्मार्ट सिटीज के लिए सहयोग करेगी। वर्ल्ड वाइड फंड फॉर नेचर, GIZ, लंदन जूलॉजिकल सोसाइटी इत्यादि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय संस्थाएं गुजरात के वन विभाग के साथ वाइल्ड लाइफ कंजर्वेशन और इको टूरिज्म जैसे क्षेत्रों में जुड़ना चाहती है। वाइब्रेंट समिट में 110 देशों के 25,000 से अधिक डेलीगेट्स ने भाग लिया। 14 कंट्री सेमिनार हुए, 10 थीमेटिक सेमिनार हुए। केंद्र सरकार के हमारे सभी मंत्रियों सहित 100 से ज्यादा स्पीकर्स ने अपने विचार इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर रखकर सबको मार्गदर्शन दिया है। उनका मैं विशेष अभिनंदन करती हूं। आप सबको जानने की इंतजारी है, मुझे पता है। पिछले एक सप्ताह से लगातार एक कार्यक्रम चल रहा था एमओयू साइन करने का। आज मुझे बताने में खुशी होती है कि जो एमओयू साइन हुए हैं 21,000 से ज्यादा एमओयू साइन हुए हैं मित्रों। इन्वेस्टमेंट इंटिवेशंस 1225 स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट्स हुए हैं और जो मूड़ी आएगी वो 25 लाख करोड़ की आएगी गुजरात में। अभी ये सब एमओयू तो साइन हो गए, परंतु हवे आपणी कसोटी છે। દુનિયાભરના વિશ્વભરના અનેક કંપનીઓએ એમઓયુ સાઇન કર્યા છે, આપણા ઉપર ભરોસો મૂકીને કર્યા છે, વિશ્વાસ મૂકીને કર્યા છે, દેશ ઉપર ભરોસો મૂકીને કર્યા છે અને એટલા માટે આપણી સંપૂર્ણ જવાબદારી ગુજરાત સરકારની અને ગુજરાતની 6 કરોડની જનતાની રહેશે કે આપણે એમને પૂરેપૂરો સહયોગ કરીએ મિત્રો। ગુજરાત સરકારે નીતિઓ તો બનાવી દીધી છે, કેટલીક નીતિઓ હજુ બનાવવાની બાકી છે, જે આવતા એકાદ મહિનાની અંદર આ તમામ નીતિઓ આપણે પૂર્ણ કરી દઈશું અને જે નીતિઓ બનાવી છે નીતિઓ અનુસાર જેમણે પણ એમઓયુ સાઇન કર્યા છે બધાઓને એનો લાભ મળે, ઝડપી પ્રક્રિયા થાય, સરળીકરણ થાય અને મોનિટરિંગ થાય, એના માટેની વ્યવસ્થાઓ સરકાર ઊભી કરી દેશે મિત્રો। જે જિલ્લામાં એમણે ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ કરવું હશે, જેનો અત્યારે એમઓયુ સાઇન થયા છે, એ જિલ્લામાં જિલ્લા કક્ષાએ એક સેલ ઉભો કરવામાં આવશે, કોમ્પ્યુટરાઇઝ કરવામાં આવશે અને એમના આધાર પુરાવા જે કોઈ જોઈતા હશે તે સરકાર પ્રોએક્ટિવ બનીને એમને મદદ કરશે મિત્રો। એ ઉપરાંત ચીફ સેક્રેટરીના અધ્યક્ષ હેઠળ એક કમિટી ઉદ્યોગ વિભાગ સાથે બનાવવામાં આવશે, જે દર મહિને મોનિટરિંગ કરશે। કોઈ સમસ્યાઓ, કોઈ સુવિધા આપવાની બાબત હોય કે જમીન સાથે સંકળાયેલા પ્રશ્નો હોય કે પર્યાવરણ સાથે સંકળાયેલા પ્રશ્નો હોય, એ બધાઓને જ સમીક્ષા કરીને એમને પૂરી મદદ કરવામાં આવશે। ત્રીજું, કેટલીક પરમિશનો કેન્દ્ર સરકાર સાથે પણ સંકળાયેલી હોય છે અને એટલે કેન્દ્ર સરકારમાં પણ એક અધિકારીઓની ટીમ રાખવામાં આવશે કે જે સમયે સમયે કેન્દ્ર સરકારના મંત્રાલયો સાથે ચર્ચા કરીને ઝડપી મંજૂરીઓ મળે એના માટેનો પ્રયત્ન કરવામાં આવશે અને મને લાગે છે કે જ્યાં નરેન્દ્રભાઈ મોદી બેઠા હોય ત્યાં મંજૂરીઓ મેળવવામાં હવે કોઈ મુસીબતો આવવાની નથી મિત્રો। અને છેલ્લે ગુજરાતના મુખ્યમંત્રીના અધ્યક્ષપણા હેઠળ એક કમિટી બનશે, જે કમિટી પોલિસી, પ્રમોશન અને પ્રોગ્રેસનું મોનિટરિંગ કરશે અને દર 3 મહિને આ કમિટી મારા અધ્યક્ષપણા હેઠળ મળશે અને જે કોઈ મુશ્કેલીઓ ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ કરનાર વ્યક્તિઓને પડતી હશે બધા જ પ્રશ્નોનું સોલ્યુશન લાવવા માટેનો મારો પૂરો પ્રયત્ન રહેશે। કારણ કે આ બધાએ જ્યારે સરકાર ઉપર ભરોસો મૂક્યો હોય, પ્રોએક્ટિવ ગવર્મેન્ટ હોય, અધિકારીઓની પૂરી ટીમ હોય અને ગુજરાતની જનતાનો પૂરેપૂરો સહકાર હોય, ત્યારે ઇમ્પ્લિમેન્ટેશન કરવામાં આપણને કોઈ મુશ્કેલીઓ પડવી ન જોઈએ મિત્રો। આખરે તો આ કામ આપણે શાના માટે કરીએ છીએ? ગરીબના ઘરમાં દીવો જલે એના માટે કરીએ છીએ। ઔદ્યોગિક વિકાસ અને એમાંય ખાસ કરીને લઘુ અને મધ્યમ ઉદ્યોગો, જેના ઉપર મેં ખાસ ભાર મૂક્યો છે। સૌથી વધુ ને વધુ રોજગારી આપનાર આ લઘુ અને મધ્યમ ઉદ્યોગો છે અને એટલા માટે એમના માટે પણ અલગ ટીમો બનાવવામાં આવશે અને એમને પણ મોટો ઉદ્યોગ હોય કે નાનો ઉદ્યોગ હોય, બધાઓને સરખી રીતે ટ્રીટમેન્ટ કરવામાં આવશે. કોઈ ભેદભાવ એની અંદર નહીં રહે. મિત્ર, ઘણી વખત એવી માન્યતા પ્રવર્તી હોય છે કે મોટા મોટા ઉદ્યોગો આવે છે એટલે નાના ઉદ્યોગોને ભૂલી જવાય છે. પણ હું ખાતરી આપું છું આપ સૌને કે મોટો ઉદ્યોગ હશે કે નાનો ઉદ્યોગ હશે, બધાઓને ટોપ પ્રાયોરિટી આપવામાં આવશે અને એમને પણ એ જ રીતે સરકારની જેટલી પણ નીતિઓ બનાવી છે, નીતિઓનો અમલ અને એનો લાભ એમને પણ પ્રાપ્ત થાય એ પ્રકારની વ્યવસ્થાઓ રાજ્ય સરકારે વિચારી છે અને ટૂંક સમયની અંદર એને આપણે અમલમાં મૂકીશું. મિત્રો, એક વ્યક્તિને જ્યારે રોજગારી પ્રાપ્ત થાય છે ત્યારે એનું કુટુંબ ગરીબાઈમાંથી બહાર નીકળે છે અને સરકાર આખરે ગરીબો માટે હોય છે, છેવાડામાં છેવાડાના માનવી માટે હોય છે, આપણી વિધવા માતાઓ માટે હોય છે. મિત્રો, આપણા બાળકો માટે હોય છે, આપણા યુવાનો માટે છે. અને એટલા માટે ગરીબાઈ નિર્મૂલન માટેનું એક મોટું હથિયાર હોય તો આ પ્લેટફોર્મ છે, ઉદ્યોગ અને ખાસ કરીને નાના ને મોટા ઉદ્યોગ. પણ આ ઉદ્યોગો ત્યારે સફળ થશે કે જ્યારે આપણે માનવ બળ તૈયાર કરીને એમને આપીશું ત્યારે. એવું છે. અને એટલે સ્કિલ ડેવલપમેન્ટ માટે વિશ્વભરની અનેક કંપનીઓએ આપણી સાથે એમઓયુ સાઇન કર્યા છે. વિદેશ સાથે પણ એમનું એક્સચેન્જ થવાનું છે. મિત્રો, અને એટલે હાઈટેક સ્કિલ ડેવલપમેન્ટ ગુજરાતના યુવાનોને પ્રાપ્ત થાય એના માટે પણ એમઓયુ સાઇન થયા છે અને એનું જલ્દીથી ઇમ્પ્લિમેન્ટેશન થાય એ દિશાની અંદર પણ આપણે આગળ વધીશું. મિત્રો, એટલે સ્કિલ ડેવલપમેન્ટ સાથે સાથે આ બધા જ જે ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ કરવાવાળી વ્યક્તિઓ છે બધાઓને ટોપ પ્રાયોરિટી આપવામાં આવશે. અને છેલ્લે જે પ્રશ્નો આવે છે મને ખબર છે. મિત્રો, એવું છે. અને એમાં ખાસ કરીને લેન્ડના પ્રશ્નો આવે છે, જમીનના પ્રશ્નો આવે છે. અને એટલા માટે ઇન્વેસ્ટમેન્ટ કરનાર સૌ વ્યક્તિઓને એક ઈમેલ અમારા દ્વારા જશે કે આપ જ્યારે ગુજરાતની અંદર જમીન એક્વિઝિશનનું કામ કરતા હો તે પહેલા જિલ્લાઓની અંદર જે કલેક્ટરની અધ્યક્ષના જે સેલ બનાવ્યો હોય એ સેલને આવીને મળો. તમે કઈ જગાએ લેન્ડ ખરીદવા માંગો છો એનું ટાઇટલ ક્લિયર છે કે કેમ એ પહેલા જોઈ લો અને ત્યાર પછી તમે આગળ વધજો. આટલી સલાહ કહો તો સલાહ અને આટલું માર્ગદર્શન કહો તો આટલું માર્ગદર્શન એ અમારા તરફથી એમને અમે આપવાના છીએ. મિત્રો, પ્રશ્ન આ જ હોય છે, લેન્ડ ખરીદાઈ જાય છે અને પછી એની અંદર કઈ ગૌચર આવી જાય છે યા તો અન્ય વિગતો આવી જાય છે જેને કારણે પ્રશ્નો અટવાઈ જાય છે અને સામાન્ય રીતે એવું લાગે છે કે સરકાર અમારા ઉપર ધ્યાન કેન્દ્રિત નથી કરતી. એવું છે. અને એટલા માટે જે કોઈ ઇન્વેસ્ટર હોય એ પહેલા જમીનનું ટાઇટલ ક્લિયર છે કે કેમ એ જિલ્લા કક્ષાએ જોઈ લેશે અને ત્યાર પછી એ આગળ કામ કરશે તો હું માનું છું કે એકાદ વર્ષની અંદર આપનો ઉદ્યોગ શરૂ થઈ જશે. મિત્રો, તો આપ સૌને હું વિશ્વાસ અપાવું છું કે આપણે જે મૂડીરોકાણ ગુજરાતની અંદર કરવા માટે ધાર્યું છે એ મૂડીરોકાણ યોગ્ય રીતે ગુજરાતમાં આવે, આપણા યુવાનોને એનો લાભ પ્રાપ્ત થાય, આપણી ગરીબાઈનું નિર્મૂલન થાય અને વિશ્વ એક બનીને સૌનો સાથ, સૌના વિકાસ સાથે આગળ વધે એ દિશાની અંદર આપણે સૌ સાથે મળીને કામ કરશું. એ જ અભ્યર્થના આપ સૌ આ કાર્યક્રમમાં આવ્યા અને અમને જે પ્રોત્સાહિત કર્યા છે, આપના તરફથી અમને જે આશીર્વાદ પ્રાપ્ત થયા છે એના માટે આપ સૌનો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર વ્યક્ત કરું છું. જય જય ગરવી ગુજરાત, જય જય ગરવી ગુજરાત.
આભાર માનનીય મુખ્યમંત્રી શ્રી આપનો. વાઇબ્રન્ટ ગુજરાતની સફળતા બદલ આપને અનેક અનેક શુભેચ્છાઓ ગુજરાત વતી પાઠવતા. વી નાઉ ઇન્વાઇટ Chief Secretary Government of Gujarat Shri D.J. Pandian to propose the vote of thanks.
Honorable Chief Minister of Gujarat and Mananiya Gujarati Devi Srimati Anandiben Patel, Honorable Union Minister of Home Affairs Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, Cabinet Ministers, MPs, MLAs, distinguished people sitting on the dais, delegates, friends, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to propose the vote of thanks. First of all, I thank our Honorable Chief Minister and the Finance Minister, who is the Chairman of the Organizing Committee, and all the Cabinet Ministers who have helped us day by day, every day, constantly by giving advice, but giving me full freedom to organize this mammoth event. But for their guidance and the freedom which they have given in taking decisions, we could not have achieved this kind of success. I also thank all the delegates who come from more than 100 countries and making this event a great, vibrant and energetic one. There are delegates who come from 25 states and 100 countries. I also thank all the speakers who come for different seminars from different countries. Some of them are our cabinet ministers from union government and from various ministries, officers, Nobel laureates, economists. All these people, speakers, added color to this event. I also particularly thank all the investors. As Honorable Chief Minister has announced, 21,000 intention of investment have been signed. All these people have shown overwhelming response to our event, and without their intentions, without their contributions, without their support, this event would not have been a great success. I also thank all the committee members and conveners of various committees. This is not possible to organize this mammoth event without the support of my colleagues. I particularly thank my friends and my colleague, Dr. Aloria, Dr. Jain Singh. One is responsible for maintaining order in this hall, Dr. Jain Singh, and Dr. Aloria was responsible to maintain law and order and security outside this hall. Both of them are like my right hands and left hands, and I thank both of them. I also particularly thank my colleague and friend, Mr. Atanu Chakravarti, the Principal Secretary Industries, Mamta, the Industries Commissioner, Surup, Index Convener. These are the core committee members which helped me in organizing this event. There are a number of my other colleagues. I might not mention their names, I don't have time, but they all deserve my full appreciation and thanks on behalf of Government of Gujarat. I also thank all my partner countries. It is very difficult even to bring so many partner countries to this event. But the ambassadors, the high commissioners, the council generals, their staff, their trade commission members, all worked overtime to bring so many delegates from different countries. I thank all of them. They have organized country seminar. For the first time, it was a great success. 14 country seminars were organized. This was not possible without active support of ambassadors and high commissioners and the government of our various countries. I also particularly thank the various security agencies which helped me in organizing this event in a peaceful manner. I particularly thank the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, by giving various additional forces and keeping a watch, by helping, giving us sharing the intelligence information, by making the immigration easier. I also thank the Border Security Force, the Coast Guard. They also helped us to maintain peace at the border. I also thank our own thousands and thousands of constables, PSIs, PI, DYSPs, SPs, DIGs, IGs, DGP, and the Home Secretary. All have helped us to maintain peace and order to conduct this event a global success. I also thank various agencies which helped me. KPMG, the knowledge partner, CII, who organized all this event and giving us advice from time to time, various housekeeping agencies who kept the campus clean and neat, and when you visit the toilet, you are visiting like a five-star hotel and all those things. So we thank each and every one of small Karmachari, Nana Karmachari. He may be small, but he contributed to the success of this event in his own way. I thank each and every one of them out of my heart. I also thank my friends, media friends, the print media, the electronic media, various editors, journalists, cameramen, so many people who have helped me in covering this event in a proper and in a wide manner. I might have forgotten to mention many names. Whoever names I have not mentioned, please forgive me. But I am ready to thank and acknowledge each and every one of your contribution, if it is brought to my knowledge, in verbal as well as in writing. Lastly, I will be failing in my duty if I fail to thank some of my predecessors, particularly Mr. Sahu, Mr. Varai Sinha. For the last 1 year they have guided and because of their help in the beginning, we were able to put up a very good team and we were able to achieve this success. Honorable Chief Minister has given us a challenge now. So many MOUs have been signed, investment intention have been done, and he has now given us a challenge to implement it in a proper manner and to make it a success. I, on behalf of all my officers, all my colleagues, I would like to give an assurance to Honorable Madam. Madam, we will do our best to see that this event will be a great success. These MOUs will be implemented. Wherever possible, there may be a bureaucratic problem, we will try our best to sort it out. But with your support with your personal support and the support of the Cabinet Minister and other ministers, we will be able to prove a grand success in the following days also. I welcome all of you for 2017, January, and I request all my colleagues to extend the cooperation. I may not be there, but one of my colleagues will definitely be there and all those. Please extend your support and let us make this event a memorable one in the days to come. Thank you once again for all of you. But for you, this would not have been possible. Thank you, and thank you.
Thank you, sir, for not forgetting anybody at all. And with that, we conclude this Vibrant Summit 2015. This is your compeer, Hina Saxena, with her co-compeer, Makarand Shukla, signing off here with Namaskars. All officers, Government of Gujarat, are requested to assemble near the dais at SR4. Honorable Chief Minister would like to address all the officers of Government of Gujarat to assemble at SR4.